Yeah. Esto no es ruido. Esto es análisis. Esto es pelota de verdad. J media. J media. J media. J media. J media. Desde temprano prendemos el live. ¡Préndelo! Aquí no hay bulto, aquí todo es real. Hablamos claro aunque duele escuchar. La mesa está abierta, ven si quieres opinar. No vendemos humo, vendemos visión. Datos, contexto y pura pasión. Cuando el juego aprieta subimos presión. Sé que el fanático tiene razón. J media, donde la pelota se siente. No somos muchos, somos poca pero ardiente. Somos la voz que grita frente a la pantalla. Si tú lo vives aquí tu corazón estalla. J media, donde la pelota se siente. Del barrio al mundo, familia exigente. Lo que se habla aquí se habla de frente. J media, siempre en tu mente. J media.
Against Great Britain, we were always under the assumption that he was going to leave after pool play. I know that kind of got clouded a little bit because getting on the mound in a USA jersey, being in the room with these guys is special. But he's going to leave after tonight and go back to Lakeland and be a Tigers camp.
So will he pitch again in this tournament?
No, he won't.
Go to the second row on the left, Michael.
This is for Alex. I've seen you in the cage talking with Aaron specifically a lot. Is he a baseball mind you enjoy chatting with? And what about him in that way is something you enjoy?
No, for sure. Obviously, one of the best players to have played this game. And I feel like he's super knowledgeable about the swing, about the game of baseball in general. So definitely not taking this opportunity for granted and trying to pick his brain as much as I possibly can about hitting or anything to do with the game of baseball. So it's been great. Really enjoyed the conversations, the baseball conversations, and it's been awesome to be in that room.
Go up front on your left, guys.
To Mark, in your game plan, how many innings do you expect to have Paul Skeens on the mound tonight?
Yeah, he's capable of going 5 if the pitch count's right. But we'll kind of in-game make that decision, myself and Andy Pettit.
Go up front on your right here.
Hi, Alex Adalavalle from Albat, Mexico. What has been your favorite thing of the WBC till now? And what would you say to those players that are thinking or doubting or not playing WBC? Would you recommend them to play?
Yeah, I definitely recommend to play in the WBC. My favorite thing about this tournament is the honor of representing your country. We have a bunch of guys in that room that are proud to be American and proud to represent our great country. And we feel fortunate to be able to take the field with the stars and stripes on. And we don't take that opportunity for granted. And we are going to leave it all out on the field.
Thank you.
Stay in the same row in the middle here.
Good afternoon. Juan Arturo Recio for ESPN Deportes. Mark, 2 quick questions. First one, seeing how the game between United States and Mexico ended the last time you guys played, do you see this as some sort of payback game for you guys? And the second one, yesterday, Benji Hill made some remarks about your comments about having the best players in the world. He said, he pushed back on the idea. He said, hey, DR, Japan, and Venezuela might have something to say, and we don't care about the best players in the world. We care about having the best players in the game against them. I would like to hear your thoughts on that.
My thoughts on that are, my day job is I work in the media, so I understand how, one little snippet of what is said can get taken out of context. The question was, how do you approach it without their pitcher being, they hadn't named their pitcher yet. So for me, I just said, I don't care who's pitching for them. We're going to worry about us. That was the answer. If that's used as bulletin board material, that's not what I was doing. Ton of respect for Mexico, ton of respect for the way they played together in this tournament. They've beaten the United States, I believe, 3 out of the last 4 times. I remember 2023 vividly. I remember Joey Meneses' 2 homers, Randy Arozarena, all of it. I have a ton of respect for their players. They are fantastic. Ton of respect for Benji. I just have a ton of confidence in the guys in our room, and that's what I was just trying to convey. So, no, I don't see it as payback. I see it about worrying about winning the bracket, winning our pool, and advancing.
That's third row on your right, Bob.
Hey, Mark, back with that Turk Skubal, it was such an emotional decision for him. Did you kind of stay away from it and try not to
did, Bob.
influence?
I did. I did that with every player here. They got to be here under their own want to. I can't be the reason they're sitting in the room. That's just too much. I would think. I would be worried about every pitch he throws. I know what's at stake for him. I'm over the moon he decided to show in the first place for us. I really am, and take the ball for us. I think it meant a lot to a lot of guys in that room, and we know where his heart is. And if he was in a different situation, he wouldn't be leaving. But I also understand that 99.9% of the guys, if given his ability to get to free agency and just generational wealth on the table and everything he's got in front of him, a chance to win 3 Cy Youngs in a row, I was proud that he even showed for us.
Go to David in the third row.
Mark, it looks like the whole Air Force baseball team will be here to watch Paul pitch. And there was a report out there earlier that like Paul and Griffin may have gotten them all tickets. Is that true? You know?
I don't know that to be true. I would assume that's true. Yeah, I don't know. It's true.
I don't know.
I was just wondering what it might say about those guys if they, they're bringing.
Yeah, they're special guys. I had special conversations with both of them. I mean, obviously their process is a little bit different than the rest of the guys in the room, living that military background and going to school and attending Air Force. I know in my talks for both of them, every guy in that room is proud to represent the United States of America, but the conversations with them were a little bit different as far as wanting to represent every serviceman and woman who protects our freedom on a nightly basis. I mean, they're thinking a little bit different.
Row behind, Sean.
Alex, last time you played in the WBC, y'all won the championship. Who were the leaders on that team? And have you been able to draw anything from them that you now can lead this team?
Looking back on that team, I felt like that's a really good question. I can't really pinpoint one because I feel like everybody kind of led in their own way. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing with this ball club. I feel like we got a lot of guys who obviously have a lot of confidence in each other and themselves and have won and are baseball players. And I felt like that team was full of baseball players that found a way to win baseball games. And I feel like that's kind of the makeup of this team as well.
Do a few last ones, Christy, and then Chandler.
Hey, Alex, I saw you nodding your head when DeRosa was talking about Skubal and his decision not to continue. He talked about the support you guys have given him for, whatever decision he makes. Was it easy just to be on his side regardless of what decision he made?
100%. Tarek's awesome. Awesome human being, awesome player, one of the best pitchers in the world. And we kind of all understand the situation that he's in, and whatever decision he was going to make, we fully have his back. And we were, like Mark said, we were thankful that he even showed up to pitch a single inning for us. So we know where his heart is. We know how tough a decision it is to make, and we fully respect it, every single guy in that room.
One or two last ones for Team USA. Evan.
Alex, to follow on that, or Mark, sorry, to follow on that, do you think that the situation with Tarek might come up again in future tournaments? And it might even become a regular thing?
I think it's all case by case scenario. I really do, but certainly you have to understand his situation. Your heart wants to stay in the room with the guys. I talked to him for about 45 minutes yesterday at Constellation Park where we worked out, myself and Andy, and you could tell he was struggling with it. And we were just like, this has got to be your decision. It's got to be your family's decision. At the end of the day, we'll support you either way. I mean, I'd love for him to pitch a championship game. Who wouldn't? I mean, he was throwing 98-mile-an-hour bullets the other night with devastating off-speed stuff. But I understood when he was coming in, and we were prepared for him to leave.
One last one. All right, guys. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
for both of y'all. Any thoughts about going out there one more inning?
No, he was at the proper pitch count for us to make the move. Garrett Clevenger was hot. He was probably going to come into that inning if he got in a little bit of trouble. So no, he was at 60 pitches.
We'll go to Bob in the third row. Or yes, we'll go to Leah next. Bob first.
Hey, Paul, did you get a chance to see the Air Force Academy baseball team, and how did that come about with you and Griffin paying for them to stay extra day here?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see them yet. I'm going to go see them right when we finish up. Yeah, Kaz, the head coach there, they played Baylor yesterday, or through yesterday, and then took, I think he was planning on coming regardless. Worked out that, I was pitching the Monday game, and then great managing, getting him into the game there also. Yeah, it just worked out well. So it's going to be great to see them all.
Go to Leah in the second row on our left as Roman has joined us.
Hey, Paul. 3 years ago, I was covering you preparing for SEC play, and now you're on the world's biggest stage. Have you had time to really process, how far you've come in so little time, and what was it like to pitch out there tonight?
Yeah, I've had, about 3 years now, and like as much as stuff changes, it all kind of stays the same. It's all baseball. So, obviously it's the biggest stage, but it hasn't changed all that much. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I'll go up front to your right, guys.
For Roman, is there going to be any back-to-back banter with Jaron after tonight's game?
Yeah, we were already texting a little bit. So he had a great night. He looks great. He looked great early in spring. So, it's going to be fun to play with him during the year. But I think for right now, we're just kind of staying with our teams and doing our own thing.
Go to the first row on your left, guys.
Hi, guys. Congrats, Ada Valle from Albat, Mexico. This is a circle win for you guys against Mexico. How's the environment in the locker room? Have you talked about it? How are you celebrating?
Yeah, it was an unbelievable environment. I think for me, at least it was the loudest game I've been a part of. So just amazing to get baseball like that this early in the year, and always great when you win. So vibes are great.
For the manager, Benjamin Hill already said that he can't wait to face you again in Miami. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, ton of respect for Mexico and Benji. Their team it's a legit team. I mean, bottom line, great game, great atmosphere, ton of respect for them.
Thank you.
We'll go to Sean far back on your right, the middle, guys.
Roman and Paul, we're to the point now with this tournament. We have 20 years of history. Did you grow up watching this tournament, and how would you describe your WBC debut?
Yeah, the first one I can remember watching is the 2017 one, which, it's an iconic tournament, had some iconic moments. So, it's been everything, I could have expected and more. It's been awesome. So can't wait to keep going.
Go to David in the third row on your left, guys.
Paul, you looked pretty happy with Bobby Witt's defense back there. How's it playing with him behind you and also Judge with the throw?
Yeah, it makes it really easy to pitch. We're not running from contact. The guys behind us can make really good plays. Yeah, those were, Bobby's play. That was one of the best plays I've ever seen. The one on Kirk, I believe. Yeah, they did a great job today.
And then Mark, just a quick question. Why no Mason Miller there in the late innings?
Yeah, we were trying to stay away from Mason, to be honest with you. I get it completely. We were trying to get Boyd through the top of the order and then get it to Whitlock. Clevenger and Whitlock were the only guys who hadn't thrown for us yet. Mason kind of threw a ton of bullets in the bullpen and then came in and kind of got through his inning, but threw a ton of pitches. So we were trying to avoid him.
So it was just like workload, not that he's feeling something.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Go to the fourth row on your far right, Evan.
Mark, Alex Bregman has an ability that kind of goes unseen, where he takes a throw from the outfield in such a way where it looks like there's no throw coming at all, and then all of a sudden he stabs it out of the sky and is tagging the guy. How does that compare with other third basemen you've seen at taking throws from the outfield?
Yeah, Alex is one of the best baseball players in the game, and his passion for the game is it's immeasurable. I think at the end of the day, I look at the entire roster and phenomenal defense, just constant putting pressure on people. At the end, great play by Bryce Terang, and also great defense by Mexico as well. Their throw out Roman, perfect cut and relay there early. Judge made a great defensive play. Bobby Witt was fantastic. It was just a great game, period.
Go to the fourth row on the far left, guys.
For Roman, have you talked to Marcelo Mayer yet about this game?
No, I haven't had much time yet. I'm sure I will at some point, whether that be tonight or when I get back. I'm sure I'll hear from him, and it'll be fun to talk some smack.
Go back to Sean across the aisle.
Yeah, Roman. So did you watch the WBC at all growing up? And how would you describe your WBC debut?
Yeah, I was actually at the last one at the championship game, drove over with a few guys. So got to experience that atmosphere and be a part of it as a fan. And I can tell you that being on the field is a whole lot better. It's unbelievable. Like I said earlier, getting to play baseball like this early in the year, it's and it means a little bit more, playing for your country and representing. So yeah, I mean, watched it as a kid growing up and always kind of dreamt of being in it. And so when I got the call and when I got the opportunity to do this, it's been a no-brainer. And just for me being, not a ton of experience and being in this locker room with these guys, it's been unbelievable.
Got three last hands, far back on your right.
Thank you. Hello. Good night. I'm Gloria with KRGV. This is for Rowan and Paul. The fans were absolutely electric tonight, especially there in the first innings. You never knew who was the home team. Have you ever been a part of something as electric?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you're exactly right. You didn't know who was the home team. And there were times, during the game where the Mexico fans got fired up, and there were times when the USA fans got fired up. It was pretty cool. But, I think it would be hard to find another atmosphere like that outside of a tournament like this. It just doesn't happen in the regular season, I don't think. So that was cool to be a part of.
Yeah, same. I mean, it was unbelievable. I think every pitch for 9 innings, it was unbelievable to be a part of and to experience and just it was, like Dero said, it was just a good baseball game. It's fun to be a part of.
Do two last hands, Bob, in the third row.
Hey, Mark, with you guys playing Italy tomorrow, been pretty impressed to see how far that team has come even since the last WBC.
Yeah, they got a great roster. And to be honest with you, with Mexico playing Italy the day after us, we will approach it like it's a must-win game.
And second row, did you have one? Third row, sorry. We'll finish up there.
To Paul, before the tournament started, media diffused the information that you asked for the ball for tonight's game. My question is, that's what you were expecting about this outing against Mexico, and which country would you like to pitch off in your next opening in this WBC?
Yeah, I mean, that was better than I could have expected, better atmosphere than I could have expected. I just, I've never done this before. I didn't know what to expect. So, but that was an awesome atmosphere. I couldn't care less who I pitch against next.
All right, guys, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you soon. Appreciate it.
Thanks.